great city has a story. In just minutes, we'll trace its journey from humble beginnings to the powerhouse it is today.
I've always imagined it as a city filled with warmth, not just from the sun, but from the people too. How did it all begin there?
My darling, did you know Dakar is one of the most soulful cities in all of Africa? It's perched right at the westernmost tip of the continent, where the land meets the vast Atlantic, and the air is always alive with rhythm, sea breeze, and history. Long before it became a city, that peninsula was home to the Lebo people, fishermen who built their villages along the Cape Verde Peninsula. The area we now call Dakar was once known as Ndakaru, a Lebu word that became the city's name over time. The Portuguese were the first Europeans to visit back in the 15th century as they sailed along Africa's coast in search of trade. Later, the French arrived and changed everything.
So the French made it what it is today?
In many ways, yes. In 1857, the French built a fort there to guard their interests, Fort d'Estrées, and that marked Dakar's formal beginning. It grew quickly as a port city, especially because of its deep natural harbour. The nearby island of Gorée became infamous long before that, though, a haunting place that served as a key site in the transatlantic slave trade. Thousands of enslaved Africans passed through its door of no return. That island still stands today as a memorial, a place of remembrance and reflection.
How heartbreaking. Yet I imagine the city must have transformed since those dark times.
It did, my love. By the late 19th century, Dakar had become the capital of French West Africa, a colonial empire stretching across much of the region. Its strategic location made it the heart of trade, politics and communication between Europe and Africa. The French built grand boulevards, schools and railways linking Dakar to Saint-Louis and beyond.
So it grew under colonial rule. But when did Dakar truly become its own?
That moment came in 1960, when Senegal gained independence, led by its first president, Léopold Sédar Senghor, a poet, philosopher and statesman born not far from Dakar. Under his guidance, the city blossomed into a beacon of African identity and creativity. It wasn't just a political capital, it became a cultural one too, a place where music, art and literature flourished.
I can almost hear the music in the air, the drums, the voices, the stories.
Exactly. Dakar pulses with sound. It's the birthplace of mbalax, a music genre made famous by Youssou N'Dour, who was born there too. He blended traditional Senegalese rhythms with modern beats and took them to the world. Artists, designers and filmmakers from Dakar have given Africa a proud, modern voice.
And what about the people themselves? I imagine the city must be full of life and diversity.
It is indeed. Today, more than 3 million people call Dakar home. A tapestry of ethnic groups like the Wolof, Sera, Lebu, Fulani and Mandinka. The Wolof language dominates the streets, though French remains the official tongue. Islam shapes the spiritual life of the city, with the call to prayer echoing across the peninsula from countless minarets.
It must be beautiful, a city where the sea and faith meet. Does it have rivers too?
Not exactly rivers within the city itself, but the Atlantic Ocean surrounds Dakar like an embrace. And not far from the city flows the Senegal River, vital to the nation's history. The coastline defines Dakar's rhythm. Beaches, fishing villages and rugged cliffs. The sea is both its livelihood and its poetry.
What milestones mark its journey through time?
Oh, so many. In 1947, Dakar was at the heart of the great railway strike that inspired Ousmane Sembène's novel God's Bits of Wood, a story of resistance and dignity. In 1966, it hosted the World Festival of Negro Arts, the first of its kind, celebrating African creativity on a global stage. The Dakar Rally, one of the world's most famous off-road races, began there in 1979, giving the city international recognition. And in 2010, the African Renaissance Monument was unveiled, a towering bronze statue taller than the Statue of Liberty, symbolizing Africa's rebirth and future.
That sounds magnificent, a symbol of hope watching over the ocean.
It is breathtaking. Standing on a hill overlooking the city, it's like a guardian watching over all of Senegal. And nearby lies the Mosque of the Divinity, its minarets reflecting the sunset over the Atlantic. A view you'd never forget.
I'd love to see it, and I bet the food there must be wonderful too.
Oh, absolutely. Dakar's cuisine is a celebration of the sea and the land. You'd fall in love with tiboudien, rice cooked in spiced tomato sauce with fish and vegetables, the national dish. Yassa poulet is another favourite, chicken marinated in lemon and onions, full of zest and warmth. For dining, Le Lagon 1 offers seafood right by the ocean. La Calebasse combines art and dining in one space, and Gore Lounge lets you eat as waves crash at your feet.
It sounds like a place where life is savoured slowly, with flavour and joy.
That's exactly it. And beyond food, there's beauty everywhere. The vibrant Sandaga market, where colours swirl in every direction. Village des Arts, where painters and sculptors work in open studios, and the Ifan Museum, holding treasures of West African culture. The city's spirit is both ancient and forward-looking.
And I imagine sports play their part too. Such passion must spill into everything.
Oh, indeed. Football is almost a religion there. Dakar's pride, ASC Giraffe, has a devoted following, and the national stadium roars during Senegal's matches, especially when heroes like Sadio Mane, who hails from the region, take the field. The city also hosts marathons, surfing competitions and wrestling. Senegalese wrestling is a national obsession, full of ritual and strength.
What a city! History, rhythm, courage and soul all intertwined.
That's Dakar, my love. A city that faces the Atlantic with open arms, forever looking forward. It carries the weight of history but dances with joy in the present.
Then one day, let's go stand by the shore of Gorée Island together, to honour its past and feel its spirit reborn in the wind.
Yes, my love, because Dakar teaches us something beautiful, that even after centuries of struggle, the human spirit, like the tide, always returns, stronger, deeper and full of life.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more city histories from around the world. Who knows, our next video might just be about your city. Stay tuned.